Hello guys. Hello. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me. We have this is the thing. I hope you guys can hear me, and then we will start doing analysis on charts. Couple of scenarios I'm really watching and observing right now at the moment on a 1 minute time frame. Hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, I think so. You guys could hear me. Discuss about today's price action from the market in the morning. Discuss about today's. Yep. You guys can hear me. Yeah, which is good. Couple of scenarios I'm really watching and concerning right now. This is 1 minute time from chart on Bitcoin. We first of all forgot about everything. We have a news coming up. Today is Tuesday. It's a job opening at 3 p.m. New York, London time. So it is more of like I don't know about the numbers. I did not want to care about numbers. We'll be just keeping an eye on the charts at 3 p.m. Which is 3 p.m. London time, which will be 10 o'clock in New York time. We may have a volatility on the charts. That's why. Maybe upside, downside, we don't know that. So a couple of scenarios I'm really concerning about the price action right now. Just on a bigger picture time frame, yesterday we have been quite bullish, aggressively gone toward upside. Late in the Sunday we was bullish. Yesterday was bullish. I was not anticipating that could be aggressively bullish yesterday. It went toward upside, which is good. We disrupted this daily high, tab into this daily favorably gap, 50% of the range. Throughout afternoon session, late in the night, market was choppy sideways. All of a sudden, it rolled down from here toward low levels. This is the daily favorably gap, and this is the weekly favorably gap low as well. From here, market has gone down toward low. I was just anticipating late in the night before I was like about to sleep. I was like, what do you anticipate? What do you think? Like, what market could do in the next day candle? I was like anticipating that it could be just opening. We have a couple of eyes on charts upward side because the way we have seen aggressive bullish price action from the market, I was like, it is possible. It should not have to make a retest toward downward side. If it has to disrupt all of those highs, these highs, I was like, it should have to just open and then aggressively bullish from here. We can anticipate that. And then this is what I was anticipating initially, like just if it has to disrupt all of those hours, it is also possible that it could be bearish from here definitely. And this is what we have seen. It just remained sideways, very choppy at this range, and all of a sudden it rolled down from here toward low levels. This is a daily favorable gap we are trading inside right now. And now this is a daily favorable gap. Market has shown rejection from. It was the weekly favorable gap low as well. This is a weekly favorable gap low. If I go to the weekly chart, you can I will it's better, you'll get to know better. So these lines at the weekly favorable gap, this is the weekly favorable gap low. We have seen rejection from this line after the opening of new day candle, and these purple lines are also weekly favorable gap as well. We have to keep those in our mind as well. So we have seen rejection coming back down toward low levels. Okay, it's fine. I was anticipating it would be going down as well from here. Still, we are bullish. We have seen aggressive bullish price action from the market. As long as we are trading above this low, which is a daily favorable gap as well, and this is a daily low as well. I'll be anticipating. This is what I was thinking about. Like just today, I was like, yeah, it should have to keep this favorable gap open. If it has to disrupt all of those highs and charts, yes, we can say that it maybe 2 days we can anticipate a more of a like sideways, a downward side price action from the market, a choppy price action from the market. But in the end, I wanted to see this. If it has to disrupt all of those highs, it should have to keep this favorable gap open. And then at this range, I wanted to anticipate a bullish price action toward upper side, toward all of those highs, toward upper side. This is what I wanted to see from the market if it has to go toward upper side. I'm not saying it is going down, going toward upper side, but if it has to go toward upper side, that I should have to keep this fairly gap open. If this is also possible that maybe market has not to go all of those highs toward upper side on charts. Maybe it is possible. In that case scenario, maybe it is possible that it could come down to this daily favorable gap on charts. If it come down to this favorable gap on charts, I would be anticipating still, because it's a daily favorable gap still, it should have to be bullish. But I will be quite conscious on charts that overall we have been going down toward low levels on charts. It will be creating another low high at this range, may remain sideways at this range. I will be very cautious on charts because we have all of those lows in play at this range on a bigger picture time frame, it is possible that it could sideways for a section, just create lower high at this range, and all of a sudden it could roll down as well from here toward low levels to all of those lows as well on charts. If it come down to this daily fair value gap, which is just we have created yesterday, I'll be quite conscious on charts that we could at any point could roll down from here toward lower levels as well. As long as we're trading above this daily fair value gap, I will be bullish on charts. I will be anticipating or expecting from the market to be bullish. Try to go toward upper side. Maybe could spend some time at this range, could spend it tomorrow as well at this range, could spend a whole day at this range, could close bearish, which is fine. It should not have to go below this low if it has to go toward upper side on charts. And I would say that remain sideways possible, choppy possible, but it has to go toward upper side. This is what it is. I'm more of like in concern thinking about on charts, considering that it is possible that we could remain sideways or choppy today, maybe tomorrow as well. Today, why I'm anticipating today we could choppy as well, because we have this jobs opening, and tomorrow we have a big news coming up, which is a non-farm employment change. I have seen this so many times. The day before the news, market remain complete choppy sideways. Price action on charts, it do nothing really actually. So, and considering that on a bigger picture time frame where we are trading right now, we can anticipate more of a like choppy sideways price action from the charts at this range. It should not have to go below. Sideways price action means like it could go up toward upper side. If, for example, we have on 4 hour time frame, if you try to find out 4 hour time frame, this was just 2 4 hour time frame candle after the opening market has formed, aggressively going down from here toward low levels. And we are trading inside this 4 hour time frame fairly gap, which is a level of spot on charts. As we're bullish on charts, I'm anticipating from this range to be from the market to be bullish from here toward upper side. But the way it has gone down aggressively toward low levels, it may not possible to disrupt the previous high, which is this one. May not possible. In that case scenario, we can anticipate a sideways or choppy price action from the charts, and we have to be content with the closest possible level to target or for the TP on charts, which is very important on trading. When we anticipate a chart with sideways or choppy price action, we have to be more of like in concern, anticipate a choppy price action from the. I'm anticipating this is the high. Market may not go above this high today. This is the low. I'm already anticipating market should not have to go below this low. So it could be trading inside this range. So we cannot anticipate this high to be knocked off or these lows to be knocked off in today's price action. So that's why we have to be content with the closest possible target to chase on from the market. Maybe today morning session, afternoon session, maybe Asian session, London session as well. Why? And the other reason is we have news at 3 p.m. and tomorrow we have a big news. Maybe we can see just a little bit of volatility after the news. After that, maybe market may do nothing on charts, which is also possible as well. So yeah, um, this is the concerning thing right now to me. I was just anticipating at this range. The weight has shown rejection from this was the 1 hour time frame fairly gap. Market trade inside this 1 hour time frame fairly gap. We was bearish. Local trend was bearish on charts, which is this one. I was just anticipating at this range market not to go above this 1 hour time frame fairly gap high, which was this one on 1 minute time frame, which was this one. And it has created this high. This is a fair value gap. I was like, it should have to keep this fair value gap open. Tends to be bearish to disrupt this low, and continue to go down from here to low levels. These are the price action I was anticipating on the charts when it showed rejection from this range. It failed to go toward downside from here. Just create another low high. Look at these lows are very close to each other, and when just gone toward upper side, create fair value gap. Just tap into this, hold this level again, knock the previous 1 hour time frame high on charts. So we overall, if you watch out local structure of the market, local trend of the market is going down. We are trading at the lower level of the daily fair value gap. This is the upward level of the 4 hour time fair value gap as well. This is a weekly fair value gap low, daily high. Quite a bit of level of resistance we have on top. I would say that. I wanted to highlight this daily high now. Sorry. I wanted to keep the daily high on here. 113,525.2, because this is close to the price action. That's why I'll keep in mind with this one as well, 113,900 approximately. But I wanted to maybe because market could give us a little bit of reaction to that high. That's why I'm keeping close to the price action, which is this one. So we will be keeping an eye on charts. So that's how we can be able to keep an eye on charts, which is this high on charts. So there are quite a bit of level of resistances on top of us that could send the price toward the low levels to all the way toward these lows on charts. But it is not mandatory that it has to go toward. I'm anticipating that because local structure is downward side. We have seen rejection from daily fair value gap. This is the thing. Late in the night, we have seen rejection from daily fair value gap. Market going down. This was a weekly fair value gap low as well. It did not hold this area. Did not hold the daily high. We and did not hold this upward level of the 4 hour and fair value gap high. I'm anticipating because this is a downward side cross section. I'm anticipating continuation to a downward side for this morning session to disrupt all of those lows, this low and lower level of the 4 hour time frame fairly gap. Possible, may not be possible. Maybe it has to keep all of those lows. It has to be bullish on in this afternoon morning session on charts. In that case scenario, what we will be looking for the charts right now. This is what we have to figure out right now. At what point would you be thinking about like now it is not going to go down side from here, it may be going toward upper side from here. I believe so. The way it is trading at this range, maybe morning session, afternoon session, we can anticipate more of like choppy price action from charts. I will be careful to take any kind of trade today. Maybe just look for scalp. Maybe I'll be just watching and observing the charts. I may not go for any kind of scalps as well, because I really wanted to get a good grip on scalpings as well. I do anticipate some time because when market is choppy, you can go for a quick scalps. But to trade scalps, it is difficult. It is not easy, and for that, you really need to have a proper practice, back testing everything. So this is what it is. I would be doing that if we just for scalp. I may not go for any trade, but we will be keeping an eye on just how it is performing. So it is going toward upper side, disrupt. It said I was anticipating not to go above the side, but it has gone toward upper side. Is 34. We go to 30-minute time frame. For example, it is going toward upper side. If it closes like that, I will be anticipating for the bullish case scenario not to go below this low. 890, 112, 890, which is this low. What is this low? 800.1. Not to go below this low, could be coming down, creating low high. Because it has disrupted this previous high, I wanted to see continuation toward upper side from here. Continuation toward upper side means that it has to disrupt this high, 50, this low. This is upward level of the 4 hour time fairly gap, or this daily high, or maybe this weekly low as well. Let's see if it has a potential to do this. We was bearish at this range. I was bearish at this range, looking for all of those lows, but did not went down from here. Gone toward this upward side. It has disrupted this high. We're trading at lower level of the daily fair value gap right now, which is fine. I wanted to see continuation toward upper side from here toward to what level, which is important. To what level? To low of the daily fair value gap, upward level of the 4 hour time fair value gap, this daily high, and weekly and daily high as well on charts. Let's see if it has a potential to do that. Just watching and observing the charts, I will be very careful to take any kind of trade today. Yesterday was very good trade at this range on charts. I will share you in here. It was a very good trade. We did not take the trade initially. I could have taken the trade at in here. I was just anticipating you can buy in here, and then we did not trade in here. We did not trade in here. We just took trade in here and closed our position. I think at this range maybe we just took a trade at this range in here. Very small trade, 101 at this range. I think so. I don't know at this range. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this range. I just closed my position at 50% of the range. That's I was like, no, this is not. You cannot anticipate a big move toward upper side now. You have to be content with a small trade It was 101. Yeah, 101 trade on my real account, 102 on my demo. Could have taken a trade in here. It would have been a great. I was just watching like this could have been a 8 hour trade. Would have been amazing, really. My best trade so far. Would have been my best trade so far. But that's how it is. This is trading, man. Sometimes you miss. Sometimes you stop down. Sometimes you are not focused. Sometimes there's you. We are humans, so can't do anything. The only thing I really keep on saying to my mind that no matter what you do in in your life, it really reflects definitely what you do in your life in front of the charts. It really reflects, and everything you do right now will have a consequences later on in your life, which is absolutely true. And this is what it is. Most of the time I'm like I'm in front of the charts, but I'm not in front of the charts. This is what it is. I'm keep on myself keep on saying to myself, bro, think about everything off the charts, do whatever you want to do, think about everything, think about positive, negative stuff, do whatever you like. So, but the element of time, the element of things you have to do for trading to keep your mind active, to keep your mind open, to keep your mind focused, you have to do. And in front of the charts, you have to be in front of the charts. You cannot be just come waking up and coming in front of the charts and looking for trades. No way happening this. And the element of time you have to be in front of this, you have to be in front of the charts. Off the charts, do whatever. Off the charts, do whatever. Like think about everything, but it's more of like a business. Like yeah, it's more of like you're doing a business deal than all you're fighting against those smart peoples. And how can you be in front of the charts considering you're just sleeping? No way happening. You can't win against those people who are disciplined enough, consistent enough. They know what they have to do. They always they stick to rules. They stick to what trading requires from them. You have to you have this is a fight between you and them, and you have to take a very small amount of your uh, I would say pocket money or something like that. Some small amount of your bite, I would say, in this space and get out. That's it. That's how this rigged system is, and that's how you have to be more of like I would say. What could be the word? You have to be narcissistic. Yeah, you have to be narcissistic in trading. You can't do that. In so it's 9:31 on 9:31. We have opened. So we have 13 minutes left, and maybe we could create fair value gap in here. I want to be on 1 minute after in here. We can go to 15-minute after in this chart. We have this is a 15-minute time frame fair value gap, quite big 15-minute time frame. This is more of like 30-minute time frame and 1 hour time frame fair value gap. Same fair value gap we have highlighted on shorter term time frame. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Because we was anticipating this is the top, market should have to be very from here. It disrupt this high. I want to see. Let's see if market has a potential to continue to be bullish. It has disrupted this high. This high has not been disrupted. The high is at 113,225.2, and the high of this is 158. This has been knocked, by the way. I don't know about other charts. 113, 362, 368. Yeah, this has been knocked. 300, 113, 300, by the way. 300.1. This has been not knocked on this chart. So I wanted to highlight this one now. For bullish case scenario, maybe it is possible. So 113, 300.1. So this high is at 113,300. Let's see if market has the potential to continue to be bullish from here to the 4-hour time frame fairly gap high, this daily high, or maybe this weekly fairly gap high as well. Because it was bearish at this range, it failed to go to downside from here. I'm anticipating this is the low. I'm anticipating this is the low on charts. You should not have to go below continue to be bullish from here. But overall, we have seen that locally market is going down, and we have seen rejection from the daily fair value gap low as well. Just watching and observing, doing nothing. I wanted to keep this 15-minute time fair value gap. 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame. We have 26 minutes left. This is 1 hour time fair value gap. Quite a bit of. We have 26 minutes left for the 1 hour time frame close. 30-minute time frame. Fair value gap in there. 26 minutes left. 11 minutes left for the 15-minute time frame close as well. So just watching and observing, doing nothing. Not really confident to take any kind of trade right now. It is possible we could continue to create low high, low high, low high, and all of a sudden gone up toward upper side, or because we are going down, maybe it has to just disrupt this high, come back down, disrupting all of those lows. Possible, or yeah, could be aggressively going down from here, could be aggressively going up from here, as we have disrupted this high. Could be just going up, come back down, continue to be bearish. Could be bullish as well. Quite a bit of possibilities right now we have on charts. So that's why we are sitting still, not doing anything, not chasing the market. It's 9:34 on the house. If it continue to trade like that, I will be definitely waiting for 10 o'clock news. We should wait for the news because it's a quite important news. By the way, this is a quite important news. If more jobs will open, it will be bullish. It will. If less job will open, it will be bearish. More probably possible. So let's see, because we have seen a bullish price action from the market, it has created this low. I'm anticipating this is the low on charts. Market should not have to go below this low. You can say that. Try to be bullish from here for all of those highs toward upper side. Just anticipating this one, not going for any kind of trade. Long position in here, for example, we buy in here. My stop loss is just below this low. I'm looking for all of those highs in charts. This one. Let's see if it has a potential to do that. I'm not taking any trade. This is not a trade. Just anticipating. And I'm not really confident. Do you think on a bigger picture time frame it could be bullish? Could be bullish from here. 113,600 could go to, but it is difficult. We have to be very careful and just it is not going to be a very good trade. Not very obvious trade, I would say that. This is a rejection from the delivery low. 30-minute rejection, 23 minutes. 15 minutes rejection, low of the delivery gap. Just watching and observing. Stay focused. I don't think that this is going to be happen. I'm not taking any kind of trade. I'm not saying I have taken this trade. I'm just anticipating my stop loss is below this low. The reason I'm anticipating this price action is we was anticipating a bearish price action from this range toward low levels, because locally we have been going down after the new day opening bell. It failed to go down from here, went toward upper side, disrupt this high. I wanted to see continuation toward upper side from here because it has failed to go downside. Let's see if it has a potential to continue to be bullish from here. We have these highs. These are the levels that could be the reason for the market to be bullish from here. Just anticipating and predicting, and just anticipating this price action may play it out, maybe not sure. That's why we are just sitting still, watching and observing. So far, we have seen these are the rejections from the low of the daily fair value gap. Look at these candles. But if you watch it, we have not gone down below this low. Now I'm keeping my stop loss just below this low. Can I buy this time? This time it should have to disrupt all of those highs to that if it has to go to the upper side. Because this has been quite a bit of time. Like market try to break this level. I would say that it has shown rejection, 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 rejection on 1 minute time frame. This is 1 minute time frame chart, by the way. We have 1 minute left for the 5 minute time frame close. This is good close from 1 minute. I want to see continuation toward upper side to this range. To this range. This is a good close. Can I buy in here? Or should I have to just wait? I think so. I should have to wait. I'm not taking any kind of trade till now. Just anticipating or predicting the market. We have to be content with this target on charts, because these are the quite strong level of resistances. These three lines. My market just went there. I will be closing my trade. I have not taken this trade, by the way, but I'm just anticipating. 113,700 maybe possible. You can. At this point, we just this point we was trading at this range. We was like, if 2.2, not bad trade, by the way, if it played out. Let's see how this candle close. Yeah, it has created this fair value gap now. When it went toward upper side, I'll keeping my stop loss more tight. Now I should have to keep my stop loss more tight. This one. That's how you do the trading. I have not taken this trade. I'm just telling you guys, I have not taken this trade right now. I'm just anticipating or predicting it could play it out. It should have to play it out now, because at this range failed to go below the this low, which is already a sign that it wants to go to upper side. It has broke those previous highs as well, which is good. Great fair value gap as well. I wanted to see this fair value gap. Market should have to keep it open. Do you think on a bigger picture time frame it has a potential to be bullish from here to all the way to this range? 30-minute time frame, maybe. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure, man. This is because this is already a level of resistance. This is the already a level of resistance, which is the low of the 4-hour time frame fair value gap. A high of the 4-hour time fair value gap. 4-hour time frame FVG. I'm not sure if it has a potential to be bullish, to go all the way to this range. Not really sure. This is not an ideal trade. Not obvious trade, because these are the levels. At this point, it has shown rejection from the upper level of the 4-hour time fair value gap. On this chart, it has not tested that level at all. The low of this candle is for 402, 113, 402. The high of this candle is 400, exact 400 figure. Look at this high. Look at this high. 113, 400. Oh my god, man. These manipulated the market. Oh, where is it? Oh no. I was like, it has gone to the upper side. Maybe. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm still on it. I'm still anticipating market should not have to go below this low. This is the fair value gap. It should have to respect and go toward upper side, to this side, that high, that high. Got stripped out, got stripped out. This is not a trade I have taken. I'm just anticipating. It is not obvious trade to me, because we have a quite strong level of resistance on top of us. we could show rejection from any of those levels. Maybe this those levels, and then all of a sudden could go down. And I'm not really confident on all of those lows as well. 615. This is the previous low. This is the low is at six 694. Oh my god, the market is rigged as hell. This market is rigged as hell. Difficult market conditions, man. I forgot to read my rules. I always forgot to read my rules. My rules are in front of the charts, in front of the charts. No revenge trade, no aggressive trade, not chasing the market. If stopped out twice, not trade for a day. And if you don't know which way market could go, sit still. For now, trade once as only. Let the trade run. Not chasing the top, not chasing the bottom, not chasing the market, no revenge trade, no aggressive trade. Risk management should be good. Choppy per second. You can look for a scalp. I'll be switching off this for now. Scalp. I wanted to give myself a confident on this one. What most of the people would not be thinking about, which is also a good question. Missing move is a part of the game. Don't trade for money, for learning. Better trader. Learn to read the market from top to analysis. Watch the market with the perspective of learning. When focus for yourself, for your future for I did not like to share this one, but probably reading. Oh, this is good. This is good. Nice one. Now, for example, if I gone for a trade in here, my stop loss is at a break even. Yeah. We're just looking for this side to be knocked off. It could have been a scalp. That's it. Definitely, we don't know if this is the level market has to show rejection, and then maybe our call could go all the way down. Maybe this level, we should have to be content with it taking profit while market is going to the bazaar. Don't know what is happening in here. Oh, so just went above this high. We keep our stop loss there. We watch this 1 minute time frame fairly gap. Market tab into that, going toward upper side. 113 250 approximately. You buy in here. You should have to look to close your position 113 600 or maybe 700. That's it. That's it. This could have been a your day trade. I would say that because on bigger picture time frame it is not quite obvious that it could be aggressively bullish from here, or there's no as such highs on here that it could be knocked off. We have just this daily weekly value gap low or daily high on charts. Possible it could go sure rejection from overall. We are bullish at this range. We knew that, but we are not actually sure that it is going to be aggressively bullish from here. Definitely, if you have taken this trade in here, you should have to close your position. Look to close your position, or maybe take most of your profit at this range. So and so if, for example, if it is going toward upper side, I want to see continuation toward upper side because we should have this 4 hour time frame high, and this is also 4 hour time frame fairly gap as well, which is at the high of this candle is 113,791 or maybe 113,800. You should have to take most of your profit at this range, definitely, and you can target 113 or 800 or 900 as well from here. Let's see if it has a potential to do that. So far, just go to 1 5 minute time frame chart on a market in here. After the opening 9:30, market has just created this low, gone create this low, this 5 minute time frame low, and this is the high. It is not a pretty much, I would say it is just 9:37:47, just a 15 minute or 17 minute after the opening bell. So we have to be careful about that. I'm looking for 113,800 right now for the continuation toward upper side. Let's see, because this is the daily weekly fair gap below as well, it is possible it could just show rejection from this range and could go down as well from here. I was just anticipating, definitely, just after the opening, market was trading side, was at this range, created this low. I was like, it could be bullish from here. You can look to buy putting a stop loss below this low. When it was trading at this low range, continue to show rejection from this range. I was like, it really wants to go toward upper side, but it is not. This is a downside side projection from the market. So rejection from the market, but it is not really going down. I was like, you can put your stop loss, look for the highs to be knocked off. We put just our stop loss, and I was like, I'm not taking this trade. I'm anticipating this, just anticipating this. We put our stop loss below this low, wait for the market, come down, get another low at this range, keep our stop loss, stopped out, to enter up aside from here, get fairly. I was like, it should have to respect this fairly gap now. And these levels should have to act as a spot, and it should have to go toward all over this range on charts. As these are a strong level of resistances on top of us, we should have to be aggressively taking profit because we are trading reversals on charts. Overall local structure is going down. We are trading reversal, buying. So for a reversal, you have to be aggressive at shifting your stop loss. When it cut this low, I was like, you can't put your stop loss below this low. When it went toward upper side, you should have to break even, look to close your position at this side, that side, that is. And just went toward this weekly fairly gap. Look at this rejection, man. Look at this rejection. Why would you not close your position or take most of your profit at this range and put your stop loss at this low? Why would you not do that? Now it's the time to really focus on charts right now. Some to really focus on that because it is possible we could go down to knock all of those lows to this low as well from here. We have 9 minutes left for the new 1 hour time frame candle. Look at this rejection, man. I was just anticipating it could show rejection from there, from this range. Can I go for a short right now? For sure to wait. Just searching it. I'm not sure. Because we was already anticipating rejection from this market already very from here. And it could be going down, knocking all of those lows. This low, maybe this low as well. 1 of 12 is 600. It could go all the way to this all of those ranges. It is possible it could be gracefully bearish. In that case, you should have to keep this well gap open. Can I go for a short? Oh, I should have to just watch and observe. Because it could hold this way as well. If this is the top on Jas, it should have to keep this value gap open. Can I go for a short? I'm asking myself. 8 minutes left. Look at this rejection from the weekly fair gap low, 5 minute time frame. Definitely it should not have to go. If this is the top on Jas, this is the fair gap, it should have to keep this open. Tends to be very to disrupt all of those lows. And 1 of 12, 600 should have to go all the way to this range. I was just anticipating if this is the top, it should have to keep this value gap open. You can buy in here. Stop loss just above this high. I cannot go for a trade right now. Can't enter a trade right now. Do you think if I go for a short right now, it is obvious? Could be obvious because we are already trading low. The upward side per second is what quite choppy locally, and we still have all of those lows in play. That could be the reason for the market to be bearish from here. I'm just anticipating right now a short in here. For example, we go for a short in here. Stop loss. It should have to keep this fair gap open. You can put your stop loss just above this fair gap open high, looking for all of those lows this low, or maybe these lows as well on charts. Just anticipating this one, not trading. I'm just asking myself this question: can I go for a short? If I go for a short, my stop loss will be above this high, 200, 500. Can I go for a short? Or should I have to wait? Wait for this 5 minute time frame close, or wait for next hour next 1 hour time frame open? Ask myself this question. I have 6 minutes left. I think we should have to wait. 30 minute time frame. 6 minutes left. 15 minute time frame. 6 minutes left. We have two possibilities. I can go for a short right now, or I can wait for 6 minutes to wait for the next hourly candle open to anticipate this is the top. Look for a short at this range. Two possibilities. Can I go for a short, putting my stop loss just above this high, for all of those lows? Just watching and observing, man. Not sure. I can go for a short. I'll be risking a very small amount. Oh, I think I missed this trade, man. I think I missed this trade, man. Think I missed this trade. It is possible. I think I missed this trade. Very good trade. Think I missed this very good trade. Should have been a 3R trade. Definitely, it has a. I'll wait for this close. Oh, this close is bad. But you can put your stop loss above this high now. More of like break even. You let the trade run. 113,300. The only reason that may not send market may not go down toward low levels is this new hourly time frame, a new hourly candle opening. This is the only concerning thing to me, that is more of like telling me that market may not go down, but it is possible it could go down. As long as you're risking very small amount, you can take that trade for obvious logic and obvious reason. Do you think this is an obvious trade? I'm not sure. If not sure, I'm not jumping into any kind of trade. Look at this bounce. It should not have to even make a retest or bounce. It tends to be bearish if it has to disrupt all of those lows. How would you feel at this point? How would you feel at this point right now? Like you're looking for all of those lows to be knocked off. Like it did not went down from this range, and we have to be content with the price action. After 9:30, this is a complete choppy price action from the charts. In that case scenario, we will be looking for only scalp, maybe not to do any kind of scalp, or just to watching and observing the charts. I'm not really very pretty much confident on scalp tradings. I can see in front of the charts it may happen sometimes, but to trade scalp it is not easy. You have to do practice. You have to be confident. And for now, I feel like a couple of times I tried to do scalps. I got stopped out. I'm keeping myself. I held myself for to do not to do any kind of scalps for now. Just watch and observe. That's it. I would have stopped out at this trade. I would have been stopped out if I had taken this trade. Why market did not went down from this range to continue to be bearish from here? This is the thing. Like it has disrupted the highs, already going down, show rejection from those levels. This is the high we were anticipating. The top could be the top. Should have to keep this failure gap open. It kept this open, went down. Why it did not continue to be bearish from here? Just the reason I think so, it is this 1 hour time frame close. It is waiting for example, if it closed like this, I still be anticipating or expecting from the market. This is the top, still looking for the low levels on charts. And look at this, all of those lows on charts. I'm not at all confident on all of those lows on charts. Possible. I have seen so many times this happened. possible, market continue to create, I've seen so many times, market continue to create lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, very close to each other. Everybody's more of like thinking like these are the lows. Market will be knocking off or going down toward low levels. But all of a sudden creating low high, very close to each other. Maybe it could create another low high this range, and all of a sudden it went toward upper side. Continue to be bullish. And the same thing in opposite trend as well toward downward side. So many times this has happened. So many times this has happened. So it is this is the possibility also possible. We cannot deny. I'm content with the perception that today is not the ideal trading day. Just keeping this, considering, look at this 5 minute time frame. After the opening, look at this 5 minute time frame candles, 9:30. This candle, 9:30, this candle, and we have this 5 minute time frame candles. Look at this 5 minute time frame candles. Oh, no way. This is difficult day to trade. Not ideal trading day. I would say that. We will be careful. I will be careful on charts. Yeah, this is also a very good question to ask yourself is what most of the people would not be thinking about from charts right now. This is the thing I'm asking myself. Look at this week. What most of the people would not be thinking about right now. This is the thing. They would not be thinking about these lows. They would be thinking about these lows. Or they would not be thinking about a bullish price action from here all the way to the upper side. Because this is bullish, they would be thinking about bullish price action. Or they could be thinking about these lows as well. I'm asking myself this question, like what most of the people would not be thinking about right now. They would not be thinking about that market will be continue to create low high this range and then be bullish. Possible. They would not be thinking about because overall we're bullish, we can be bearish. They would not be thinking about this kind of price action. Or they would be thinking about like market could disrupt all of those lows, but it keep all of those lows and then it went toward upper side. Or because overall we're bullish, they would be thinking about market is going toward upper side, market went toward downside from here. If it has to go toward downside from here, this is the top, this is the high. Should not have to go above. Let's see if we anticipate this is the top on charts. So we have this hourly close as well, which is done on charts. I'm anticipating a bearish price action because we have seen strong level of rejections from all of the strong level of resistances. I'm anticipating that this is the top on charts and this is the high. If this is the top, this is the high. If this is the top on charts, this is the high. When it occurred this week on charts at 10 o'clock, oh, this was the 10 o'clock news candle. News candle. 10 o'clock news candle, man. 10 o'clock news candle. Can I go for a short right now? I can, where should I have to put my stop loss? I can't put my stop loss above this high. Now it should have to disrupt all of those lows. If this is the top, this is the high, this is the top. 112,600, it should have to go now. Tends to be bearish, which means it make a fail gap in here. Keeping this fail gap open tends to be bearish from here. I can't trade right now. This is already too late. This is already if after this week I may would have jumped for the short at this range. If I would have been confident that it could be bearish from here, could have been could have jumped for the short in here. When it could this week, we are anticipating this is the top, this is the high it has created. You can go for a short in here. For example, the same thing. We went for a short in here. We was anticipating this is the fair gap. It should have to keep it open or just a wick, a stop loss just above this high. We wait for the market. Just went toward upper side, but now it is going down, which is good from the charts. And now it should have to disrupt all of those lows on in here. 112,600. It should have to disrupt now. Which means it should have to keep this fair gap open. Tends to be bearish from here. Extending this 15-minute time frame fairly gap, which is quite far from the cross section. If it, for example, fail to go toward downward side from here, aggressively bearish, then I may not go for any kind of trade today. I'll be just watching and observing the charts. The reason, if which is possible, because today is not a pretty much ideal trading day for me right now. So far, definitely, if you go have went for a short at this range, stop loss is just there. You should have to take most of your profit at this range. The reason is today is not a pretty much ideal trading day on charts. Market may not go down all the way to knock all of those lows. You should have to take most of your profit at this range. Yes, we are anticipating it should have to go down. I'm anticipating this. And after these lows, I wanted to see this area as well, 112. So for example, if for example market is going down from this range toward low levels, I have not taken any trade at this range. If it disrupt all of those lows, I wanted to see continuation at this range toward downward side from here. Maybe it could make a retest as well. I'll be still anticipating a low levels from here to knock all of those lows. But so far, look at these two candles. Market wants to go down, but it is not going down. Have to be careful. It will went down. Look at this. How would you feel at this? Why would you not take profit at this range? Because you already knew this is not a pretty much idle trading environment right now. Choppy, choppy price action so far. Why would you not just enter the market, exit the market? Why would you not take your profit at this range? Why would you do that? Would you let the? Why would you want to chase a big trade today? Today is not the day to chase a big target. Look at this, like it would have ideal trading day if it has to knock the highs, knock the lows. It has to knock the highs, knock the lows. It has shown no intent from this range. Look at these wicks. No shown no intent to disrupt all of those lows till now. From the start of this opening session, I was telling you I'm not confident on all of those, but so far it has not shown any intent to disrupt all of those lows. If you went for a short in a, why would you not take profit, most of your profit at this range? Yeah, you can keep your position open a little bit, putting a stop loss break even just to see. Even though if you will cut stop out, you'll still be in positive, but you have to take most of your profit, man, at this range, trading from here to here. This is not a 300 all the way to $900 move, $400 move. This yeah, you can trade that for a quick scalp. Trading with a big size, aggressive at taking profit, aggressive at putting a stop loss at break even. That's it. For scalps, you can trade with a big size. If you, for example, if you can sell 10 contract in here, this is a good trade. And this is how it is. That's how this day trading is. Sometimes, some days, you have to be content with what market is representing to you in front of you. And this is more for like what seems to me that not the ideal trading day. You have to be content with the price action. Close your position at this range. Done with the session, done with the trading. Do not I will be not trading. If for example I would have taken a trade at this range, gone for a short at this range, I would have closed my position definitely. And I would have been content with the price action that I'm not trading this whole session right now. I'll be just watching and observing the chart. That's it. Why would you not do that? Just focusing on market right now. Even though if you look at this, even though if it make a retest toward upper side, I'll be still looking for a lower levels on charts, but it may not happen. Look at this 15-minute time frame candle. Look at this 1 hour time frame candle, and considering this 4 hour time frame, look at this. We have 147. I'm still leaning bearish right now. This 4 hour time frame could close bearish. In that case scenario, this should be your top. This is the high on one hour time frame. This is the top. This is the high. 17 minutes left for the 30-minute time frame close as well. 15-minute, 2 minutes left for the 15-minute time frame. This is the high. This is the top. We have all of those lows. We are not really confident on. We're looking for low levels on charts. Just watching and observing. You cannot deny that this is a rejection from the weekly fair value gap low, previous day high as well. I think I should have to finish this now. We don't need VWAP as well to make the things a little bit clear. So I just extended this 15-minute time frame fair value gap. I was like, you should look at this 15-minute time frame close. Oh my goodness, man. Why would you not close your position at this range? I'm surprised. If you would not close your position, why would you not close your position? For example, if you go for a short in here, we watched this a week on charts. We was anticipating this is a top on charts. When it went down from this range, I was like, it is possible it could be aggressively bearish from here. In that case scenario, you should have to keep this value gap open. We went for a short. I was like, yeah, it should have to go down from here. We enter a market in here. It was not a trade. I was just anticipating. Yep. And I was like, it should have to keep this value gap open. Tends to be bearish. Just went toward upper side. Create this week at 3 p.m. and in the London time, and it was 10 p.m. At 10 a.m. New York time. We have a news at 10 p.m. This was the wick. Failed to still go above our entry, above our stop loss. Yeah, when it cut this week, yeah, you're quite obvious now. It should have to go down. Your entry is still there. Now your stop loss is above this high. You're looking for these lows, all of those lows to be knocked off. And you already knew after 9:30, market is complete choppy sideways per second. We have seen from the charts. It is not mandatory that it has to disrupt all of those lows on charts. We are anticipating, but it is not mandatory. Choppy price action, not an ideal trading day. We have to be content with the scalp trades on charts. That's it. And market went down from this range. This is a 15-minute time frame value gap. Market is trading like these kind of candles, holding these candles. It should not have to do this kind of candles if it has to disrupt all of those lows. And why would you not close your position at this range? Just after the opening, I was just telling you this trade in here, putting a stop loss below this low for just these highs. I was like, you should have to take profit. And when it cut this high, I was like, you should have to take profit at this range. Look to close your position, man. This is not the ideal trading day. And why would you not take a profit? I have not taken any trade till now. I'm not just watching and observing the charts at the moment, sitting still, because I really wants to master scalps. When I knew, I have seen so many times. Today's another example. I've seen so many times for a scalps, when market is have to remain choppy on New York session and maybe on afternoon session. It will not, in those kind of days you can look for just for scalp trades, and you have to be content with this closest possible level to take profit and shifting your aggressively, shifting your stop loss very close to your entry or break even, or close to any of the previous highs or the previous lows on charts. Aggressive trade in and out. That's it. And this is another example. But it is difficult. It is not easy. I would say that if you want to be to do scalping, it is not easy because you don't know like what point you have to buy, you have to sell, at what point like it really has to go to the upper side. That's how these things took some time. I tried to do a couple of scalps. I got stopped out. I was like, now we have to like read this. We have to back test at this price section. I was already we are already anticipating this live stream whole just after the opening bell. Before the opening bell, I was like, I'm telling you, tomorrow is a big news coming up day. It will be a choppy price action. We can anticipate that. If we choppy price action will be scalp, will. So that's how it is. Just watching and observing. So still anticipating this is the top, this is the high. It should have to go down to disrupt all of those lows to this area as well. 15-minute time frame is this. We have 10 minutes left for the 30-minute time frame for close as well. Let's see. Let's say 10:20 on house. 10:20 and a New York time. Not confident on all of those lows, looking for all of those lows to be knocked off. Possible, may not be possible. I don't know. Could we continue to create low highs and then be bullish, which is also possible. Let's see. I'm still anticipating or expecting from the market to not to go above this high if it has to disrupt all of those lows. Not to go above this high, it means it should not have to go above this high as well. Still be bearish from here to disrupt all of those lows. Let's see if it has the potential to do that. Just watching and observing. So far, a complete choppy price section after the 930. Will be very careful to take any kind of trade or may not take any trade. We can be in front of the. We can be watching this 5 minute time frame as well. We need this. Do we need this? Just asking. 5 minute time frame. 15 minute time frame. I think we don't need this one. This is this previous high. Let's see, like if from here go down, or maybe just go to what upside show rejection from this range, then go down. If it went up to continue to trade very close to this high, did not aggressively went down from there, it may not be very from here. If it went down from here, disrupt all of those lows right now, I can't do anything. But I need confirmation. Yes, we are anticipating this is the high, this is the top, this is the high. I'm not sure about this high, if market could go above this high or not. For now, not sure. Possible because this is already rejection from daily favorable gap low as well, which is already a level of resistance. Possible. This is a fit 30 minute time frame failure gap as well. Failed to close above. Create wick, which is fine. Let's see, this time it has a potential to continue to be bearish to disrupt all of those lows. Not going in that case scenario, I'm not taking this trade, just anticipating. You have to keep this value gap open. Going for a short in here. Stop loss, you can keep your stop loss there, looking for all of those lows. Not taking this trade, just anticipating if it has a potential to play it out. It will be 2.29 hour if we take this trade, but I'm not taking this trade for now. For example, if this is this is, yeah, definitely it should have to keep this value gap open if it has to go down from here toward lows. On a bigger picture time frame, do you think it could be going down? It can be going down from here. 30-minute time frame. I think we should have to wait for this 30-minute time frame close. We should have to wait for this 30 minutes because with just 3 minutes left for the 30-minute time frame close. Let's say 10:27. Element of time is very important. Element of time is very important in trading. We'll discuss that later. Just anticipating right now. My stop loss is above. My stop loss is there where it is. Keep anticipating. It should have to keep this fuel gap open. Tends to be bearish to disrupt all of those lows. If I go for a short right now, do you think it could be obvious trade or it may not be obvious trade? And what do you think most of the people would not be thinking about right now? A choppy price action, or aggressively bullish price action, or aggressively bearish price action? So far, it is a choppy price action, which is what most of the people would not be thinking. I knew this is a choppy price action. Most of I was at that stage at some point in my life when I was like, oh, it is not going up, it's not going down. I'm just taking trade, it is not going up. Oh, when I used to watch this kind of price action on charts. I used to watch the just this candle is going up, closing above. I'm buying in here. Oh, should have to go up, go. Oh, now it created this. Now it failed to go to whatever. Now it is going down. I'm going for a short. It is not going down. I used to do that. I remember myself, and in the end, the market remained choppy, and you'll be pissed off at yourself. Oh, market did not actually do nothing. I was taking aggressive trades in here, aggressive trades in there. It is going up, it is going down. I can sell more contract. In the end, you'll be in a loss and you'll be depressed or pissed off about yourself. Like, oh my god, what I have done. So this is what it is. Most of the retail trader would be at that stage right now. They would have been pissed off by them because this is the like just after the opening it went toward upper side. Past me would have been buying at this range. Past me oh okay, for example, stop down, come back down, let's get this high, you're going down, go for a short in here, like looking for all of those lows, should have knocked all of those lows, short in here, went toward upper side. Oh, why it is not going down? And trade with the big size, second trade with the big size. Oh, now it definitely should have to go down to low levels because it was bullish at this range. It failed to go to and now it should have to go down to low levels. That is going down. It is happening to the OBS. Keep on saying the same thing, doing the same thing. It's a 331. Look at this here. How would you feel at this point? I was just telling you I'm already anticipating this is the top, this is the high. Let's see. I'm not really confident on this high, putting my stop loss above this high. Just anticipating keeping this fail gap open and tends to be bearish because we have all of those lows in play. It should have to knocked off on a bigger picture time frame. And then we I was just telling you guys that we should have to wait for 30-minute time frame close. 30-minute time frame close is done. We have all of those highs still. I'm still anticipating for the bearish case scenario on charts. We have 24 minutes left for the 1 hour time frame as well. I'm still anticipating this is the high, this is the top, this is the high. I'm not sure about this high, but still possible. Possible because we haven't continued to create low high, low high, low high. Possible still it could be bearish from here. Or it is possible it could disrupt those highs, these two highs, then be bearish as well. I'm still anticipating this is the top, this is the high. If this is the top, this is the high. It is possible that it could disrupt this high. We could be continue to create low high, low high, low high to all of those ranges, very close to each other, very close to each other. And still market, most of the people would be thinking about right now, these lows are very close to each other. They should have to be knocked off, but market could be bullish as well, which is also possible. In that case scenario, it should not have to go below the previous lows on charts, which is this one, which is this previous low on charts. Let's see. I've got stopped out, for example, at this trade. Can I buy in here? This is what most of the people would not be thinking about right now. A bullish price action from here toward upper side. A bullish price action toward upper side market, people would not be thinking about. Can I buy in here? I'm asking myself this question. This is what most of the people would not be thinking about, man. Everybody will be thinking about these lows should have to be knocked off. 30-minute time frame. What is this high? 702.5. Do you think market bullish once high is at 72.5? High is at 72.5. 15-minute time frame. Do you think market has potential just above this? Just ask myself this question, man. Just ask myself this question. Can I buy? Asking myself this question, man. Can I buy? Can I look to buy right now? Because this is what most of the people would not be thinking. I've seen so many times. If I buy in here, where would you be looking to put yourself just below this low? Which has already noted this failure gap for all of those highs. Yeah, just anticipating right now for bullish case scenario to disrupt all of those highs, which is what most of the people would not be thinking about right now. These are the previous lows. Market has shown no intent to go any of the previous lows on charts. This is the previous low, not to go below this low from heavy bullish. Oh, it is also possible that market keep those all of those highs, be bearish as well. This is quite confusing right now because either way it could go, and then it could Could be bullish, continue to be bullish after knocking all of those highs. Could be bearish, continue to be bearish after knocking all of those lows. Difficult to predict right now. Difficult to trade as well. I've seen so many times market. It's 10:30 now. Look at this. It is going down. It could be going anywhere from here. The way local structure is down so hard. Look at this. This is not going down, man. This time I wanted to see it should have to disrupt all of this. If it failed to disrupt all of those lows, I'll be looking to trade another side. So far, not ideal trading day. We have to be content with this. Not ideal trading day. 5 minute time frame chop paper section. 15-minute time frame chop paper section after the opening 9:30. Look at this, man. This time it continue to bearish from here. I'm not confident that it could be bearish from here. And this is what it is most of the people are thinking about right now. It is trading very close to those lows. It should have to knock all of those. This is what past me used to think like that. I don't know this obvious thingy, but what it wants to do with me. It has shown no intent to go any of those lows till now. Look at this, like how it close inside this range. Can I look to buy right now? I'm just asking myself this question. I cannot put my surplus below this low. Or we have to confident to put your surplus below the previous low. Follow this house. I'll be risking a very small amount. I'm buying in here. I'm buying in here. My stop loss will be below the previous low. I have taken this trade as psychologically. Can I put my real money into that? As long as I'm risking a very small amount, I'm fine. Should have to keep this really up. Stop loss, stop loss. I can take that trade. I'll be putting my stop loss, initial stop loss on a 13,088.5. Oh, low is 112,9, 78.9. Let's see, like how much I can lose. 112, 978.9. I can afford to risk that. It's not that I can afford to lose that. It's fine. Got stopped out. Got stopped out. It will be great if market keep this value gap open and then be bullish. It's 10:45. At least it should have to disturb those highs. I will see at this point. Maybe it could disturb all of those highs as well, which is possible. We will be content with a small trade or closing my position. Definitely on my real account, I'll be just closing my position. I'll be not taking. It's a small account, so I have to just close my position. So if I close twice, it'll be two taxis, all that. So I don't want that. We'll see. I don't know if that could play it out or not. I'm just taking a trade. I have taken this trade more psychologically than technical. I put my stop loss below this low. I can put my stop loss in here as well, or I can put my stop loss below this value gap as well. It should have to keep this value gap open. Keeping my stop loss a little bit tight now. What is this low? 113.07.6. If I got stopped out, I will not take any trade. 113.07.6. I'm just risking 2.5 on this trade. Uh, I can't risk that. A long position. We buy in here. Stop loss is just here. For all of those highs, and maybe this high as well. Maybe 1 1. It will be. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. So right now I'm anticipating, because we have seen rejection from all of those levels of resistances. We're going down. We have inverted this 5 minute after valley gap, and then going down as well. Disrupt these lows. These lows. We have these couple of lows very close to each other. These are the lows we have been watching this morning session to be knocked off. Market was continuing to fail to be knocked off, or to knock all of those lows. Went toward upper side again once more. Failed to be bullish. Now going down. I'm anticipating this was a five when it create this high on charts and all of those highs. I was like not to go above those highs. We did not jump for trade, but we anticipate at this range. This was a 5 minute after failure gap inversion as well. Continue to show rejection. You can put your stop loss above this high. Look for the short. All of those lows to be knocked off to this line, which is the previous low on charts, and it cut this fairly gap. I was like, it should have to keep this fairly gap open, tend to be bearish to disrupt all of those lows to this area on charts. This is what it is. This is this is the thing I am anticipating or expecting from the market to be a should have to do. If, for example, market failed to go toward downward side to disrupt all of those lows, because this is more of like afternoon session is coming up. Market went toward upper side above this 5 minute time frame fairly gap. Then in the afternoon session, I will be looking for to go for a short in here. I'm anticipating because we have seen it went toward upper side in the afternoon session. I will be bearish on charts, looking for all of those lows to be knocked off. So far it is going down, which is good. It just happened to this 1 minute time from fairly gap, which is good. I have not taken this trade. I'm just anticipating this trade. I could have jumped into trade at this point, and just now I would have kept my stop loss at break even, looking for all of those lows to be knocked off. But I was like, I'm just watching and observing the charts. I knew for the fact that this is also possible that all of those lows could be knocked off and it could be going down all the way to 112,400 as well. It would have been a great day trade if, for example, 103, 100 approximately 100, 150 to all the way to 12,400, more of like $700 move on charts. Would have been a good trade. I did not take this trade. I did not enter the market. I'm just anticipating and observing. We have already taken a trade at this range, a buy, just closing a position at this range. That's it. It's better to sit still. I don't know. Like I actually just wanted to watch and observe the market. I can't jump for a trade. I could have jumped into the trade at this range, but like just watch and observe. So this is the fair gap. It should have to respect this fair gap, come down. This is quite slow price action from the market till now. That's how you should have to look to take your profit at this range and put your stop loss at break even. It should have aggressively gone down toward low levels. It will be great if market did not just knock all of those lows in charts in this session, because this is more of like afternoon session going on. Market went toward upper side from here. In the after, oh sorry, this is more of like the end of the morning session going on. In the afternoon session, I will be looking for continuation toward lower levels from here, which is also possible. Definitely, if you have gone for a short in here, you should have to look take profit at this range. You should have to shift your stop loss above this high. Now, it will always do like this. I will tell you, whenever we have these kind of days on charts, we have choppy price action on market, it will not give you an obvious trade. It will be going down, but it will invert. It will be going up, but it will be invert. It will invert because this is not ideal trading environment, and market is doing this to scare retail traders because it has to bring some kind of volatility tomorrow on charts, which is we have a news tomorrow, and it has to really scare most of the retail traders on charts. That's it. That's why. And they did not want either. They did not want you to enter in the market or at that point when they are trading. So that's how this market is rigged as well. So look at this, like just was and why it would not go down. Ideal trading day, ideal trading environment, it should have to tends to be bearish from here. Look at this. Yesterday we have seen this aggressive bullish price action from the market from here all the way to the upside. Did not wait for a second at any point. And so far today, you have you seen any candle like this? Throughout this morning session, no. Throughout this morning, say no. So that's why would you not take profit at the closest of the closest possible levels? Why would you risk so much? Why would you like be chasing the market? You can't do that. Why would you be anticipating a big move? This is not ideal trading environment. Look at this. Look at this, man. Now, for example, you go for a short, you take most of your profit at this range, you got stopped out, still at even. So it's still in profit. So we can remove this one for now. Let's go to 5 minute time frame. I have nothing in here. 5 minute, 15 minute time frame. I have nothing in here. So we have to finish this live stream. I have to finish this live stream, guys. I will be putting my alerts in here. So 112, 800, and this alert I want to put in here 112, 113, 400. So I wanted to see still we have this high in play still. If the weight has created this strong charge and gone toward upper side, afternoon session I'll be still looking for the market to go toward low levels to knock all of those lows. And I will be still anticipating this is the top, this is the high. At this range, we will be looking for the market to come down. It is possible maybe market has to knock all of those lows, or maybe it has to not to knock all of those lows on charts. It has to remain sideways, or it has to be bullish. This is also possible as well on charts. We cannot deny. So, but the way it has created all of those lows, I would be anticipating not to go any of those previous highs and then all of a sudden roll down from here toward low levels, because more of like bigger time frame, which is possibility on charts. The way it has created all of those lows at the low levels. If this would have been a bullish, for example, if it has to go toward upper side, we have seen it could go toward upper side, but it would have not created all of those lows very close to each other, and then uh, it would have already been more of like trending environment all the way toward upper side. It would have this kind of price action given us this kind of price action toward upper side. Very creating very close lows to each other at some point, and then not knocking all of those lows is more of like a sign that it could be bearish at some point. But it's not mandatory that it has to do this, because we're trading inside this for 4 hour time frame value gap as well. We have to be content with this as well. This is more of like 50% of the range as well. We have seen market has been continue to getting bounced from 1012 900 approximately as a 50% of the 4 hour time. Maybe it has to keep all of those lows in play, go to the upper side, hold the upward level, and then be bullish as well. This is also possible as well from the charts. Let's see how this market will represent to us in the afternoon session. 11:30 afternoon morning session more of like done. At this point, I've seen so many times on charts. Market really remained sideways at this point, and then from 12 half past 12 is the time for the afternoon session in the New York time, to all the way to 2 to 3 p.m. in the New York time. We'll see. It's more of like in London time it will be like 5 p.m. Five. There's a difference of 5 hours, so in London time it will be 5 p.m. and which will be 12 p.m. in the New York time. 5 to 7, 8 will be afternoon session on charts. We'll see how it goes. I will be watching and observing this afternoon session as well. If it just the same thing, I would be anticipating from the charts. Look at this, the way it has created all of those lows. I'm not really confident on all of those lows. If it did not went toward up above those highs on charts, continue to remain sideways at this range on charts, I will be looking for all of those lows to be knocked off. Maybe it is possible that it could continue to remain sideways and then be bullish as well, maybe bearish as well on charts. As we these are the strong level of resistance on charts. I will be looking for low levels on charts to disrupt all of those lows. Maybe this area as well. If it give me a good opportunity, good trade in afternoon session, it will be great. We have done a trade in this afternoon session. It was a quick scalp. We entered the market. We exited the market. It was a good trade. I will show you this one as well. This is what we've learned. I'm just doing a recap for this morning session, which we have seen on charts. We have taken. Where is it? I hope you guys could hear me. This is important. So we have taken this trade. This was quick scalp. We buy in here, close our position at this size. I was not looking for this size to be knocked off. I was just looking for this size, this area. I closed my position, and I would say that today was not the ideal trading day, not the ideal trading environment. If you ask me, it was complete choppy and sideways proceeding from the chart, and we have to be content with this. What small target, small scalp, and entering the market as into the market, aggressive at taking profit, aggressive at aggressive at putting a stop loss at break even. So this is what we have learned so far. We have seen so many times this is happening, and we will see how it goes in the future. Let me take a quick picture of this one. So we'll see how it goes. After the session, we'll come back. Be going downstairs to have some lunch, and then we'll see how it goes. Very good time. I would say that we enjoy live stream. Was good, pretty much good in this morning session. I would say that focused. We was observing, watching, observing. We was watching, observing. A couple of times I do feel like I was off from charts. Think about something else, but we come back strong, which is good. And it is difficult to keep your mind stick and keep your mind focused on charts, which is what I'm really trying to do on my personal life as well. To do all of those stuff that keeps me focused, kept that keeps me. I would say that keeps me more of like active mind, fresh mind. That keeps me in the game. If you will be like you'll be like using social media, your mind will be stuck. Like I do not want to feel like that. That's why I go to the gym. Like to go to the gym, listen to podcast, informational something podcast, and that keeps your mind to be in the game, more active, you can say. It's 11:38 now. We have this 4 hour time frame. We have 21 minutes left for the 1 hour time frame close as well. 4 hour time frame close as well. So we have to be careful. So let's see how it goes. How this market will perform. I want to see like let's see now because we have seen it again once more rejection from this range. It has a potential to destruct invert this level gap, invert this level gap, be bearish. Let's see. Can I go for a short? No, I cannot go for a short. For example, I'm anticipating my stop loss is above this high now. Above this high, which is 113, 166. Above this candle high. My stop loss, I'm anticipating inversion of this value gap, this low, and this area. So just watching things that may not go down to low levels from here. Should have to be in front of the chart, so can I go? Just ask myself this question. I think I should have to finish this live stream, guys. It's 11:45 already. We have quite a bit of time. Um, I'm not sure, but so far, if it really has to go down, it would have already gone down from here to low levels, disrupting all of those lows. A slow sideways price action, choppy price action means it could be bullish or could go to whatever side, maybe creating low high, then go down, or maybe not go down. This is so far a complete choppy or slow price action from market at that level where it has to go toward lower levels from here. Because I think the market is waiting for this 14-minute time frame close. That's why 4 hour time, which will be 4 hour time frame close. 13 minute, 30 minute left. I think I should have to finish this live stream, guys. It will be boring because I can't speak too much. Um, yeah, and I'm just in front of the charts to see if it has a potential to disrupt all of those lows. Just keeping an eye on this market should not have to go by this side if it has to disrupt all of those lows, but possible the way it is very slow, very choppy. It could be going toward upper side as well from here, which is the thing. Also, let's see how this afternoon session will be. I'll be in front of the charts in the afternoon session as well. We'll keep an eye on the charts. We'll see how the market will perform, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm off from my job again. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be at my job. We'll see how the things will go. We'll be watching and observing the charts. We have to watch and observe the charts. So far, this is good. This week, we've taken two trades, 101 trade. This fine, learning as well. Yeah. So I'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Take care.